This is over New Jersey. Does that look like some sort of any kind of a drone that you've ever seen before? Well, the problem is we don't know because no one's telling us. And even in front of Congress, they're not. So that even looks like biblical drawings, like a wheel within a wheel, like Ezekiel, right?
You are in Tennessee, so you're in a different area where we haven't heard as much about this. Tell us about your sighting.
Yeah, mine's different than your all's. Mine's a lot different. Mine don't look like what you're showing there at all. These things are round. The ones that I saw were round. And they've got this ring around them. And around the ring, it's got little lights on it, and the light is spinning.
But are you sure it wasn't a plane, Scott? Because sometimes it's hard to tell.
Positive. I think all three of your guests tonight, we're all professional observers. And that's one of the things that we check out. What does it sound like? What does it look like? What is it doing? What does it sound like? And that had no sound at all. And there were, at one point, there were five after I saw this one, and there were three up in the by themselves, and there were two ahead of it that came past those. And then as they went on, the other three started following that one. Then they split up, and then I got video of where there's one there in different sections of the front yard and the backyard.
All right, and we were breaking this earlier just before the break. We are just getting word from the U.S. military that drone sightings have now been spotted at a U.S. air base in Germany, Ramstein specifically. Again, a spokesperson for the U.S. Air Force confirmed this to Reuters.
Now similar sightings are being reported here in San Diego and across Southern California. CBS 8's Brian White has the details.
Tonight, someone called our CBS 8 newsroom with reports of a large drone sighting above the SR 125 freeway.
There are drones all over the sky.
And this video was taken 3 nights ago in Temecula.
We eventually saw one really fairly close, and it was just about the size of a car. We were at some points right under them, and there was no noise at all.
The world's on Staten Island, and now we feel like we're characters in that movie. What is happening is outrageous. Thousands of drones and unmanned aerial systems flying above us, and our government is not telling us who's operating them.
On a Friday, everybody, I'm Reed Cowan. So you see the map there. Let's talk about this. Sightings of drones in the sky, the size of cars, now dominating headlines in New Jersey. Now also sightings reported in New York, Pennsylvania, and in Maryland. The question of what they are now in 4 states and in the minds of multiple lawmakers and even the White House.
Drones have been hovering above us for weeks now, baffling residents as well as local lawmakers. The most recent sighting was reported right above us in the South Bronx, as well as St. Albans, Queens on Thursday, where residents sent us videos. Local lawmakers are now pressing for a full federal briefing on the situation.
And the NYPD and the federal government to solve the growing drone mystery spreading across the Northeast. More than 3,000 sightings reported thus far.